I'm Philip, and welcome to my Masterbuilt 800. As you can see, we're going to be doing shrimp today. Lovely. I just picked these up today. They're Gulf Coast shrimp. Nice pink color. They don't have that chemical that's been added to them that makes them turn all white and everything. They're great. And I also have a new rotisserie basket. The one I had, this one is a Weber. And the one I had, I can't remember what it was. It worked well, but there were so many little things I didn't like about it, I decided to go with the Weber, even though it was probably close to twice as much. But I think I'll be happier with it in a long time. So enough about that. Let's get on with the shrimp. So I looked all over the internet for a recipe or anything where somebody had done shrimp in a rotisserie basket on a grill. Really couldn't find much. Little ones where they use some kind of steel basket over the thing. So once again, I'm flying blind with this. So we'll see. First thing I'm going to do is dry off the shrimp. I don't really know if this is needed, but I'm going to add some oil to this. And I know the oil and water don't mix. So it just seems like it's a good idea. And if it's not needed, it can't be a bad idea, I hope. So what I'm going to do is put a little Sesame Street oil. Not Sesame Street, sesame seed oil on. Sesame seed oil, if you haven't used it, it's kind of strong, so we don't want a whole lot of it, just a good drizzle to coat everything. Let's add just a tad more there. That's usually where my problem comes in. I said, well, let's add just a tad more. You know, if a little's good, a lot's got to be better. And oftentimes that just doesn't really work out. So what I have here is from Rectech. They call it Judy's Asian Persuasion. I have used this before. I like it. It has a good flavor. Chicken wings is what I usually put it on. I've never tried it on beef or anything like that. And I was thinking when I was trying to decide what I was going to put on these shrimp, ding, hit in my head. Let's try that. So we're going to sprinkle some of this on. And mix that up really well. So now, open up this basket here and dump these shrimp in. One of the things I like about this thing already is that when this is on the skewer, I can open the lid and it doesn't fall off. This, yeah, that's right. Real simple. Put it in. And they heard about me, so they got some really big thumb screws here. Tighten them down. Close the lid. So I'm going to take this out to the grill. Did I tell you I had it set at 300? So I'm going to take it out there and let it run for maybe 5 minutes. And then I'll grab the camera and we'll go out and take a look at it. So we'll be right back. 5 or 6 minutes now, so let's take a look at how they're doing. Temperature is still right at, I don't know if y'all can see that, almost 300. It hangs good. They're looking good. They're turning nice and pink and red. They're tumbling. I think we'll come back in another 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes has passed. Let's see what we're looking like now. Well, it's kind of hard to tell through that mesh, but they are looking pretty good. Nice pink color. They're curling up. When that thing gets back around, I'm going to open it up and we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Well, they do look good. You kind of want to take the temperature one and see how it's what it's temping at. Use my little ThermoPro Lightning here. 141. I read that 140 is a done temperature. So we're going to let these run another 5 minutes. So I went back after 5 minutes and they still weren't temping very well. I didn't like the temperature. I thought they needed some more. So I left them on for another 10 minutes and then I brought them in. And this is how they're looking. They are looking extraordinarily beautiful. Let's dig one out. Take its temperature. And they're going right at 138, 139, somewhere around there, which I think is close enough to 140. And I'm hungry anyway, so we're going to call them done. This is another reason I like this basket, this Weber basket. I can get the whatever's in there out without those things in the way. They did a great job of making the phone, whatever you have in there, your food, tumble. Which this, I noticed the shrimp were sliding, just kind of sliding around. They didn't have anything to grip on to get up high enough to tumble. But I don't think that's going to be an issue in the long run. Time will tell. Just like time will tell how good these shrimp might be. All right, let me get this out of the way. Still a little warm, but not overly. You can tell a lot of crispies come off of it. But let's see how one tastes. This looks like the perfect candidate right here. I don't remember if I told y'all at the beginning that these are shell-on shrimp. I got to find an easier way to peel shrimp. I talked with my brother because my brother, he's the closest thing to a professional chef I know. When he was in Washington, D.C., he, after work, he would go to a French restaurant and he volunteered to wash dishes, scrub the floor, whatever, in exchange for them teaching them how to cook French style. And I don't know how long he did it, but he is a fabulous cook. So maybe he'll have a suggestion on how to peel these. Let's see what it tastes like. Tastes like a shrimp. Not overdone, not underdone. Not getting too much of the seasoning, but I guess all that sticks on the shell, so maybe there's not any reason to do it that way. Peeling them first, and then, you know, shelling them, or peeling them, then cooking them might be a better way. That's going to be for another show. But thank you for joining me. I hope that others of you out there will try shrimp on your grill in a rotisserie basket. But for right now, the internet and YouTube is going to have one that shows a Weber grill on my Masterbuilt 800. So y'all come back and be with us next time. And remember, we're not in Kansas anymore. Thank you.